In this English class, we are going to study another chapter in grammar, that is the participle. Now we know that the verb is the most important of all the parts of speech. However, it sometimes acts in a very strange way or manner. It tries to act like an adjective or a noun. Now when the verb tries to act like an adjective, it is called participle. And when it tries to act like a noun, it is called gerund. But here in this class we are not going to deal with gerunds, we are going to deal with participles. Now let's see the following examples. Nobody could enter the burning house. Here the word burning does the work of a verb because it shows the action of burning. What is the house doing? It is burning. So it is an action showing word. In a similar manner, it is also describing the house, the burning house. Therefore, it does the work of an adjective. See the second example, the man seems worried. Here worried is the verb because it is showing what the man is doing now or how the man is feeling. The man is worried, so it is an action. In the same way, it is also doing the work of an adjective because it is describing the man, the worried man. You have to place the sentence or rather the words in such a way. The worried man. So describing the man, that is with the word worried, which shows that it is an adjective. So in the above two sentences, the verbs burning and worried are partly verbs and partly adjectives. So these words worried as well as burning, they are not fully verbs or fully adjectives. They are half or partly verbs and half or partly adjectives. Hence, these kinds of words are known as participles. Participles are divided into three broad groups. A, or the first one, is the present participle. That means verb plus ing. Next one is the past participle. Verbs ending in ed or t or en or d. And the third one is the perfect participle. Now these are formed by addition of the words having or having been placed before a past participle. Now you will understand these three broad groups when we go into the details along with the examples. Now the first one, the present participle. This participle ends in ing and denotes an unfinished action standing as an adjective for a noun and governing the noun like a verb. So what does it do? It ends in ing and it shows an unfinished action which works like an adjective and also governs the noun like a verb or works like a verb for the noun. Now see the example over here. The dying farmer was in his bed. Now the word dying acts as an adjective. What kind of farmer? The dying farmer. For the noun farmer. The word farmer is the noun and dying here is an adjective. Secondly, dying acts as a verb showing the action of the farmer. What is the farmer doing? He is dying at present. So it is a doing word. And also it is an adjective because it shows how the farmer is or in what condition the farmer is or describing the farmer. So dying farmer, here dying acts partly as an adjective. Again the word dying acts as a verb. So this is an example of the present participle. Now we come to the past participle. This participle denotes an unfinished action, denotes a finished action acting as an adjective for a noun as well as governing the noun as a verb. Past, we understand it is already completed. So here a completed or a finished action is denoted, acting as an adjective for a noun as well as governing the noun as a verb or working as a verb. Now let us follow the examples. The painted vase broke into pieces. The word painted acts as an adjective for the noun vase. Vase, we understand it is the noun. Painted, it's an adjective describing what kind of a vase it is. It is a painted vase, so it is an example of an adjective. Secondly, painted acts as a verb. That means the process of painting the vase is completed. Here the word painted, that means the vase has already been painted. So it is an action that has already been completed. So here the word painted is, or I should say, it denotes a verb. So the word painted acts as a verb as well as an adjective. So here, as I said earlier, the past participles end in ed or t or en or d. In the similar way, you see it is painted, ed. So this is an example of the past participle. Now we come to the perfect participle. This participle is a combination of the present and past participle. That means the present and the past mixed together. It shows an action already completed in the past while acting as an adjective for a noun as well as governing the noun as a verb. So what did we understand? It is a combination of the present and past participle. Firstly, it shows an action which is already completed in the past as well as it is governing the noun as a verb. Now let us observe the example. Having completed her task, she went out. Here the participle having completed, you see the word underlined here, having completed, acts as an adjective for the pronoun she. Here for the pronoun she, this having completed acts as the adjective. That means describing she. Secondly, like a verb, the participle also governs the noun task. So here task is the noun. Having completed, like as we, verb means what? It is an action doing word. So the task has been completed. So the action of doing the task has been completed. As it is in the bracket, you can see showing the action of completion. That means this is an example of the perfect participle. Having ing is the present one and completed ed, it is the past one. So it is an example of the perfect participle. Now we are going to do an exercise on participles so that you will understand how participles are used. See the example or see the exercise over here. Fill in the blanks by adding a suitable participle form of the verbs given in brackets. You see in the brackets words are given or verbs are given. and you are going to fill in the blanks with the help of participles. She kept us dash for long. Waiting for long. A dash child dreads the fire. Burn, it will be burnt. Dash the noise I woke up. Here it should be hearing. The dash soldiers were caught by the enemies. Wounded, it is wounded soldiers. Number 5. The dash glass was picked up by the servant. Break, broken. Dash my breakfast I left for school. Brackets eat, having eaten. The dash money was kept in a huge bag. Steal, it should be stolen. He was fond of dash, sleep. In the blank it should be sleeping. We saw him leaving the house. Within brackets leave, it should be leaving. She decided dash a taxi. Taking. I am not afraid of dash the truth. Brackets you have speak, speaking. Last one, the Saraswati is only a dash river now. A dried, within brackets we have dry, it should be dried. So here you can see a mixture of present participle, past participle as well as the perfect participle working over here in this exercise. Now we come to error in the use of participles. That means the mistakes that we make while writing participles. We should always keep in mind that a participle is a verbal adjective. That means partly a verb and partly an adjective. It is neither fully a verb nor fully an adjective. So it is both half and half. So it must always be attached to some noun or pronoun. It should have a proper subject of reference. That means it should always be attached to some noun or pronoun and it should refer to something. Now observe the following incorrect sentences. Being a very hot day, I remained inside my house. Example 2. Sitting on the gate, a spider stung him. Example 3. Entering the room, the light was quite dazzling. Now the correct sentences should be, it being a very hot day, I remained inside my house. Number 2. Sitting on the gate, he was stung by a scorpion or a spider. Entering the room, I found the light quite dazzling. In the correct sentences, sentence number 1, reference is made to the subject I. In the first case, I, that is the pronoun. Sentence number 2, reference is made to the subject he. Here he is the pronoun. And in sentence 3, reference is made to I again, that is the pronoun. Now let us come to exercise B. Here the exercise is, combine the following sentences by making use of a participle. You see there are a pair of sentences over here. We met a man, full stop. He was carrying a log of wood. So if we combine the sentence with the help of a participle, we will write in this way. We met a man carrying a log of wood. Sentence 2. The stable door was open. Full stop. The horse was stolen. So if we combine this sentence, we will write the stable door being opened, the horse was stolen. Sentence 3. A passenger alighted from the train. Alighted means came down. Full stop. He fell over a bag on the platform. So if we combine the two, we will write having alighted from the train, the passenger fell over a bag on the platform. Sentence 4. We had no guide with us. Full stop. We lost our way. So if we combine, we will write having no guide with us, we lost our way. Sentence 5. I heard a loud noise. Full stop. I turned around. So if we combine the two, we will write hearing a loud noise, I turned around. Now in this particular exercise, that is exercise C, you will find that there are a pair of sentences again. It is done in a different manner. There is a variation in this exercise. Use an adjective ending in ing and ed to complete these pairs of sentences. You will see there is only one adjective that is written in the bracket, and we are going to use the same adjective in order to write the two different sentences. Let us come to sentence number 1. I put the dash pan on the stove to make samosas. Next sentence. I like eating dash rice for lunch. Within brackets you have fry. So in sentence number 1, we can write frying pan, we add ing, and in the second sentence we can write fried, we add ed. So frying and fried for the adjective fry. Sentence 2. After studying hard for the exams, I had to dash days. Second sentence. We benefit from a dash atmosphere at home. Within brackets we have relax. So in sentence 1 it is relaxing, and in sentence 2 it is relaxed. So this is present participle and this is past participle. In the previous sentence, the first one is present and the second one is past. Now sentence 3. We were dash to hear the father to hear that father had got us tickets for the first IPL match. And the second one, the match proved very dash. In the brackets we have excite, so excited and exciting. Next sentence. She is quite dash by the end of the day. Second sentence. Rani teaches young children, full stop, she finds her job dash. Brackets you have exhaust. So in the first sentence exhausted and the second one will be exhausting. Next one, I like the dash table better than this one with a wood finish. Next sentence, the dash competition is being held at the town hall. Brackets we have paint. So in the first sentence painted table and the second one painting competition. Next one, do you easily get dash? It was dash for me to borrow money from a stranger. You have embarrassed. So in the first sentence embarrassed and in the second one embarrassing. Now as you had in your previous videos, you had home assignment. Similarly here also you have a home assignment which you are going to do. Underline the participles in the following sentences and mention their kinds. 1. We shall stay here during the coming vacation. 2. They said that the house was haunted. 3. He gave help to the weeping lady. 4. Having been sick for some time, he decided to quit his job. 5. She was caught stealing the ring. 6. Deserted by his friends, the young man left the village. 7. Having shot a tiger, the king returned to his palace. 8. I saw a blind beggar carrying a lantern. 9. I caught the singing bird. And 10. Long live the departed leader.